Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a great day so far. Just outside doing a little playtime early here. And a couple things just to mention to you today. I think one of the biggest news items of today, Thursday, is one that's probably going to get the least amount of attention. Oh, look what I have brought to me. How beautiful. Thank you. You weren't expecting that, were you? Thank you so much. Okay.
I need to go pee.
Okay. Okay. I'll see you in a little bit then. Thanks, baby.
It's so cold in here.
It's real life. Okay. One of the most consequential news items of the day.
Pee, stop.
Okay, well, okay. Why don't you just go try? One of the most consequential news items of the day is probably the one that's going to get the least amount of attention. Okay, go inside and tell Daddy you're going to ride your bike. Okay? Oh, here comes the other one.
Mom, were you
Yes.
saying something?
What? Oh, I wasn't, but I'll take that. Thank you.
It was for you. I knew it.
Thank you so much. Liberty's going around to the front. Can you tell Daddy? Sorry, guys. Okay. Should we try it one more time? Okay. One of the most consequential news items is the G20, the meeting of the 20 largest economies in the world. It's taking place in Japan today. It's going to take place over the next several days. It's not necessarily the summit that's getting the most attention as it is the meetings that could be happening on the sidelines. So it's President Trump and the President of China talking about the trade deal. It's President Trump and President Putin potentially, leader of Russia. So we're going to watch for those meetings and news that come out of those meetings, because especially when it comes to China and our economies, the consequences for what happens or does not happen with our trade discussions has wide sweeping effect all around the world. So I just want to give you guys that heads up, because I feel like it's going to be kind of undercovered. I love what the Associated Press said today, which is that like the weather is really bad in Japan, and there are those wondering if it's a metaphor for the diplomacy that could be taking place. It's pretty dramatic. I like that. So we'll see. On the debates last night, I told you guys I'd watch, so you didn't have to if you had other things to do. So here's 3 takeaways I have from the debates last night. I thought it was really interesting, to be honest with you. I thought it was a really interesting conversation that was a lot about policy. One of the things that I thought was notable is that there wasn't a huge focus on President Trump. I mean, after all the time that so many people spent talking about him, it wasn't really the main focus. Okay. She just went back inside. It's crazy town.
So crazy.
It is crazy. I know. Here she is again. Okay.
I peed.
Okay, great. Oh, you did? Okay, we'll change it. Okay.
Mommy, I want to take
I'll help you in a second. Can you give me 1 second?
Take this off.
Okay, here. You got it. Okay. Okay.
We need to get a new one.
I will. I'll go inside and get you a new one in 2 seconds. So I think one of the big stories was that there wasn't a lot of focus on President Trump, and I think people expected that. There wasn't a lot of focus on Vice President Biden, who's listed as the front runner. There was actually a lot of conversation about policy. And one of the policies that I thought was one of the most interesting conversations was about healthcare. And the candidates on stage last night really disagreed about whether or not they want to plan for healthcare that would include private options. So if you're getting private healthcare insurance, there are those in the Democrat field that feel we shouldn't offer private healthcare insurance at all, that it should just be public option, and that's a way to control the cost of healthcare. And I didn't realize there was such discrepancy within the Democrat Party on that. So I thought that was really interesting. I also thought it was interesting that several candidates broke into Spanish, responding to questions. I speak a little Spanish. I studied it for like 8 years. I studied abroad as well. So I understood what was being said. I'm not fluent by any means, but even I found it a little uncomfortable. And I was curious what other people felt. Yes, Liberty.
Can you wipe my fanny?
I can wipe your fanny. Absolutely. See? What? What did you say? What does absolutely means? It means yes, I will. Because I love you so much. Okay.
Mommy, I tried to go pee in a party, but I pee on the floor.
You went to the bathroom on the floor? Okay. Probably should go take care of that. Here's just one thing I'll leave you with. I thought it was, as I was looking through the debate and wondering what to cover for you, I thought what was really more interesting was something I found out about. I'm talking to the people at Smarter News.
What's Smarter News
Smart-
means?
I thought it was really interesting that the first presidential debate.
News means?
Smarter News is Mommy's company. Remember, you have the T-shirt, right?
That's
Okay. What I thought was more interesting as I was looking at the debate was that I didn't realize that the first
Mommy,
presidential debate.
can
I will, baby. Give me 1 second.
can we swim in a pool?
Okay. That it was interesting that the first presidential debate actually took place between two women in 1956 as surrogates for the major candidates. I never knew anything about that. I did a little card on it for you today, so I think you should check it out. I do have some thoughts about immigration that's going to be covered in our week in review. There's a photo that, as I'm sure you've seen, that's very, I don't even know if there's words to express it, of a father and a daughter who died trying to cross the U.S. southern border. I think the photo needs some more context, and I think there are several things that it comes up with illegal immigration that need more context for this week. So I'm going to be working on that today for you. If you have any questions on that, please go ahead and direct message me or email me, info@smarternews.com, and maybe I can include it in the week in review. But hopefully the week in review will be a little less interrupted. One can hope. Okay. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you later.